or sit up on some books and welcome in. How do you feel today? Welcome and welcome. My name is Marcel. I'm here for the instructions, the questions and the support, and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Sean. Sean is here for entertainment, energy and motivation. Together we are Yoga with Marcel and Sean, and we're teaching every day here live. So if you'd like to join in, feel free. Let's go. Let's start it up. 30 minutes. We're sitting up tall. Bring your hands to your thighs and start to move your hands forward and backward on your thighs, connecting your palms to your thighs and your thighs to your palms, listening a lot to your thighs. What kind of feelings are there? You know, like feeling your palm moving front and back. Not just feeling it on your palms, but try to feel it on your thighs. Good. And from there, bring your shoulders forward, then upward, backward and down. Upward, backward and down. Forward, upward, backward and down. How does that feel? Good job. Doing great. And today, this wonderful day, whatever day it is for you, if it's sunny, if it's rainy, if it's foggy, seeing that there's this wonderful day, these wonderful possibilities in front of you that you can use to achieve a very beautiful day for yourself and for others around you. And from there, bring your hands in front of your heart together, interlace your fingers and circle your wrist. Circling your wrist here. Great. How does that feel? Moving maybe your shoulders and your elbows as well a little. Good job. And then release, shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders, and interlace the fingers again and bring your other thumb in front and circle into the other direction. Sometimes I really don't know which thumb I had in front just before, then just go with the one that feels more uncomfortable in one way, that you're feeling more unused to in one way. Not really uncomfortable, but more unused, and try to circle in both directions. And observe if you can do that and be playful with it. You're doing great. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders, bring your arms by your sides and pick your arms up by your sides. Palms are pointing forward, get long from your hips to the fingers, spread the fingers a lot. Breathing in. Breathing out, release your hands down by your side. And then breathing in again, lift your arms up by your side. Reaching up. Feeling the length. Good job. Release down. And pick your arms up again. Yeah, and since my accident that I had, my bike accident, it went like 5 months kind of ish around it, maybe even half a year. Now my wrists are kind of like feeling good again, but it really took some time, and it was just like one accident, you know. And it's just like you need to see that, hey, one day with one accident everything can be ended for you, like there could be an end for you, right? And honoring that fact and being grateful that we're here right now. Release your arms down by your sides and bring your right hand to your right, and we're leaning to the right. Engage your belly, bring your shoulder blades on the back together and we're leaning to the right. And come to the other side. And change it around. Great job. Have your left sitting bone rooted to the floor as we're doing that. So as we're stretching, Have your right sitting bone connected to the floor. Come back into the middle. Sit up tall. Woo. Bring both hands forward. Bring them up vertical. You're doing great. And bring your thumb up and then thumb in. So we're just going for a half hour today, because in the end, you're also invited to join at the 100 burpees that we're going to do. And that's just a little preparation for like the 1000 burpees that we're going to do on stream. And then circle your thumbs forward wherever you are and compare your right arm to your left arm, listening into your body, how your body feels, coming completely into this very moment. Into this very moment. And circling your thumb to the back. How does your body feel as you're doing that? Good. From there, shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. Bring your right thumb up, turn it to the outside, fingers are pointing down. Grab on from below to your thumb, pushing out from your shoulders, fingers are pointing down, breathing in deep. Hey Rufferburger, good to see you, dear friend. What up? What up, my friend? How's your day going? How's your Saturday going? Good to see you. Release, shake your wrists out. Challenge day today? Yeah, definitely. Thank you so, yeah, I also slept in late today and took it a little bit slower. You know, sometimes I just feel like, hey, I need some more time. Turn your left thumb to the outside, fingers are pointing down. I feel you there, Wasserburger. It's good to take care of yourself and maybe sometimes wake up a little bit later. Or stand up a little bit later. Yeah, little challenge today, right? Little challenge today for the 100 burpees, right? And I'm kind of like challenging my wrist, but you're also very welcome to join in, right? Shake your wrist out, your elbows, your shoulders, because the real challenge will be the 1000 burpees. So sometime we're going to do that. But I wanted to do it for so long already, and right now we're going to prepare for that slowly. You have a posture check redeem on your yoga stream? Troll much? Yeah, sometimes I'm not doing yoga streams, but that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. So, if you have something to drink with you, feel free to drink it whenever, right? Make it feel comfortable for yourself. Baby challenge for the daddy challenge, definitely, yeah. And so from here, I sometimes say, yeah, you can come into a bad posture as long as you're aware of it, you know? As long as you're saying, hey, you know, I'm going to explore where this leads me. And you can kind of round your back right now. We are also preparing here a little, rounding your back. How does that feel? Where do you feel tension? So not just rounding at one point, but rounding at your whole back. Releasing your neck down as well. And then arching up from your lower spine, as in cat-cow. Arching up slowly. Bring your shoulder blades under the back together. Good. And then rounding down again. So when you're sitting, for example, knowing that change is the thing that is really good for you. It's not about like sitting in one particular posture all the time and that's healthy. But no, change and fluidity in your back is the thing that is healthy for you. Good. Awesome. How do you feel today? How was your week, Warfreburger, as we're in the weekend right now? Hope you're having a wonderful day. For me, it's very sunny outside, but still, whatever weather is, it's outside. I wish you a wonderful day. It doesn't really matter about the weather, right? It doesn't really matter about the weather. Bring your arms up one more time. Get long, long, long. From your hips to the fingers, and feel maybe how the blood is flowing down from your fingers down to your hips. By the way, Rafferburger, you're here quite a lot. If you like to have a VIP sign, or if you like to have a moderator sign, just tell me. And yeah. Get long, long, long. Breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. Good. And then slowly release. We're going to stand up together. And as always, I'm saying, like, stand up slowly. Stand up with awareness. Make sure you're standing up slow and check in with how you're standing up as we're transitioning between yoga poses, right? And also if you're transitioning right now to a standing position, that's half of yoga. So make sure you're very much listening to how you're moving and seeing the states in between the yoga poses as well, and honoring them. Good. Let's stand up together. And you know, sometimes I also forget. I move quickly, and then sometimes I listen to that again. Good. Feeling how you're standing up. And from here, let's start to jump. Jump out of your knees, release your shoulders and your neck. Good. How does that feel? And I think we're doing today, again, a cactus position. But first of all, let's do some other warm-up. A little bit of sun salutations. I feel like doing some sun salutations today. We also did 108 sun salutations already on stream one time, but not today. Not today, as we are going for 100 burpees. I know it's hard, you know. 100 of something is hard, but then 1,000 of them, that's quite heavy. It's quite heavy. And it will take some time. I think the other people, they took quite a long time to do it. I need to check in again and also like promote it a little bit, so at least, you know, maybe some people come in and we have some fun together, right? As it's very, very fun to watch. I saw like Yoga Hannah doing it, and I saw a lot of other Vivacious Joe doing it. It's just so fun. But then I also want to participate in the newer challenges that are coming up. Release your neck, release your shoulders a lot. Jump out of your knees. And from there, jump out of your heels if you like. Absorbing the hit with your knees, like really stomping the ground. Good. And start to jump out of your toes, feeling how your toes are connecting again to the floor and you're stomping the ground. Release your shoulders a lot. Release your neck a lot. And you know, this little exercise here really wakes your whole body up. If you can do that, of course, if there's any kind of pain going on in your body, listen to that and honor that. By the way, yeah, the microphone seems fixed. Let's come to the front of the mat together. Bring your hands up, get long from your feet to the crown of the head, from the feet to the top of the fingers. You can lean a little bit back, engaging your belly. And then forward fold, bend your knees, forward fold. Whew. Good job. From here, breathing in, lifting halfway. Get long from your hips to the head. Your hips to your head. I have participated in Master the Potato Couch Challenge for years. It's also a lot of fun. Oh, okay. I see. Do you also eat potato chips when you're training for the Potato Couch Challenge? I mean, you mastered it. I mean, bring your hands down, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a little bit, and step back with your left leg and then the right leg. Shift your hips to the back, more. Get long from your hips to the fingers. And you can walk here With your heels up and down, bending your knees as much as you need. Push your hips more up into the sky. Good. Breathing in deep. Come forward and down. Elbows close to your body. Think forward and up, down. We're on our toes here. And release at 90 degrees with your elbows. Release your belly down, your hips down, your belly down. And think forward and up. As you're pushing the feet into the ground, knees into the ground, think forward and up as you're lifting yourself. Good. And you can go low. You can go very, very low. Your head is in line with the spine. Don't forget that. Good. Pushing your feet into the ground, knees into the ground. And then shift yourself back over the knees. Of course, mandatory. My weapon of choice was barbecue flavored chips. However, tuck your toes in, shift your hips up again. However, a couch is not mandatory. A very comfy bed will do just fine. Move your heels up and down here. Push into the hands, into the mounts of the fingers. Again, maybe you haven't heard Warfare, you hear a lot. So if you want to have a VIP or a moderator sign, please tell me. And then I'll see what I can do, you know. Push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers. Look between your wrists, breathing in, right? And then as you're breathing out, walk forward. Good. From here, bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward. Breathing in, standing up. Bring your hands up into the sky, slight back bend. We're going right now a little bit forward, faster. Breathing out, falling forward. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out, placing your hands on the mat, push into the mounts of the fingers, stepping back your way. Shift your hips up into the sky, breathing in. Come forward and down. Come forward and down, elbows close to your body, 90 degrees, and release your hips down, release your belly down. Push into the feet, into the knees, and draw the belly in and up, and think forward and up. And now you're allowed to go deeper. Feel free to go deeper. Engage your belly, have your shoulder blades onto the back together. Great job. Your head is in line with the spine. Not doing this, but in line with the spine. Shift yourself back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, walk. With your heels up and down, breathing in deep. Great job. Look between your wrists and start to walk up. Breathing out. Bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward. Bend your knees and stand up with a straight back. Breathing in. Slight back bend. Breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out. Placing your hands on the floor. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward, down. Inhale, up. Forward and up. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog. Look between your wrists. Inhale. Exhale, walking forward. Bend your knees, bring your hands up to your hip, elbows pointing upward, and then stand up with a straight back. Inhale. Slight back bend. Breathing out, folding forward. Exhale. Inhale, up halfway. Breathing out, folding forward, jumping or stepping back as you like. Breathing in. Exhale, forward and down. Elbows close to your body. Release your hips down, your belly down. Think forward and up as you're pulling yourself forward and up. Your shoulder blades onto the back together. And shift yourself back. Downward facing dog. Look between your wrists and start to walk forward. Breathing out. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward. Inhale. Stand up. And slight back bend. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Great job. Great job. Oh, your spine is flexible. Yeah, you know, like whoop, the arching, that's very, very healthy to do sometimes, especially like lower back bend, lower arches. They create our natural rounding again, our natural arch in the lower back, which is very, very nice if you can do that, or if you can train that. Little break here. If you like to drink something, feel free. Like to clean your nose. If you need to do anything makes you more comfortable, please do that. I can imagine how OP a human would be if they combined yoga with bodybuilding. Yeah, definitely. Exactly, that's what we are all about here. And still, you know, I'm still, men are a little bit like more strong, of course, more strong than women and less flexible. Women are more flexible, less muscles. And we're kind of like working somewhere in between where we want to go, oh yeah, you know, we want to be a little more flexible and allowing the room for like muscles and creating room for muscles. And then you can grow the muscles even more by being flexible, right? And being flexible, you're creating room for muscles. And then it's always a little bit the balance between muscles and flexibility, at least in my opinion. But some other people are demonstrating that they are just buff, you know. There's like this guy on here that also came to my podcast, Primitive Rage. So let me give him a shout out quick. He's just amazing, man. He's just a living. Yeah, he's just amazing. It's just like super muscular and everything. By the way, he has the same shorts as me. Like that was accidental. But yeah, he's amazing. Go check him out. He was on my podcast. We talked about no, I can't remember what we really talked about too much, but it seemed important to me back then. So feel free to check that out on the Health Skill podcast. You can find that as well. But right now, let's go on. Everything that I said you find down below in the about section, the description. Feel free to check that out. Good. As we're a little bit warmed up right now, let's do cactus position. You know, this position is going to be like the one of the main positions in here, because I just like to have this main position as my kind of like, not logo, but kind of like go-to thing that we sometimes do. And yeah, so come to one foot, and we are bending the foot, kind of like bringing the knee almost over the toes, and at any point we're coming a little bit out of alignment here. At any point, if your knee starts to hurt, come out of it. You need to really be careful with yourself here, right? Then we're angling everywhere in all our joints, in the knees and in the elbows. We're making 90 degrees. Good. That's the first thing we're doing. And again, to find balance, connect to your foot first. Feel how your toes are pointing into the floor, the big toe mount, the heels and the outer edge of your foot. And then fangy fang, exactly. And then we're creating a 90-degree angle everywhere in our body. So 90-degree angle between your legs, between your knees. Then here at the chest and the arm, chest and arm and elbow, and then back. Again, chest and arm and elbow as good as you can. So make it so that it looks funny and kind of like parallel. And you know, it's kind of like, I didn't train that for too long. And it's more like about bringing awareness in our body and then come out of it again. Is it okay to use a wall for balance? It depends. Yes, at the beginning, yes, Waffelburger. But for this, like when we're doing like balancing poses, you want to fall, you know? You want to fall, you want to encourage falling. You want to honor falling. Because, you know, as child, as we grew up, we fell a lot and we learned from that. So it's not like preventing a fall. Of course, in the beginning you can try that, and then as we move along, we are letting go of the wall and we fall, you know? If you want to use a wall, first of all, you can do that, but really connect first to your feet. We're going to do tree pose afterwards, where I'll really guide you in there, and then there I would suggest you to say, not use a wall there, because I really guide you in there even slower than here. So feel how your toes are connected to the floor, the big toe mount, the outer edge of your foot and the heel. But you're doing great, keep it up. And again, we're bending, we're creating a 90-degree angle at your knee, between your legs, good. Everywhere 90 degrees, your front hand comes up, your back hand goes down, 90 degree. Good. How does that look? And smile. If you can hold that, awesome. If you need to hold on a wall, that's all right. For now, this position. Good. How do your hips feel here? Do you have a 90-degree position? Can you go deeper in your knee, maybe? And it looks like I'm a runner, you know? I'm a really, really fast runner. Maybe, or you are, right? And then come out of it again. Falling is a big ouchie, yeah. Why smile? Because we are learning. We are learning. We are learning from falling. And smiling is beautiful. No, falling is beautiful, but smiling is also beautiful. Let me... Because we're doing something for ourselves. We just needed to take a deep breath in here. Because we're doing something for ourselves and we're learning and we're honoring our body, that's why we're smiling here. So, let's do tree pose together. And here I encourage you to not use a wall. Of course, if you need to use a wall, use a wall. Feel, first of all, how both feet are connected to the floor. And then decide which side you like to go up on. Feel how your toes are connected to the floor. The big toe mounts the outer edge of your foot and the heel. So again, toes, big toe mount, outer edge of your foot, heels. Rooted to the floor, right? Root them to the floor. Feel how they are connected. And shift more weight to all these 4 parts of your foot. Shift more weight there, more, until your left leg kind of like starts to hover in the air. Good. Good job. And then turn your left leg or your other leg, whichever your leg you decided on, right? To the side and bring it up on your leg. Good. On your lower leg currently, we're not putting it on your knee. We're not putting it on your knee, on the lower leg and on the upper leg. If you like to put it on the upper leg, bring your leg up, grab it on the ankle and pull it in. And put it on your thigh. Now to hold the leg there, you need to engage your thigh and push into your thigh at the same point. So pushing together. Good. And this creates stability. And again, think about your foot again. Think about how the toes have some weight, the big toe mount has some weight, the outer edge of your foot has some weight, and the heel. And like that we create a wonderful balance here. Good. If you like to have your leg down on the lower leg, feel free to do that. We're engaging our butt cheeks right now, and we're turning the knee a little bit out. Good job. And from there, bring your hands up. As soon as you find stability, bring your hands up. Not far, further, go in your time, not faster. Go in your time. And reach up from your foot through the fingers. Good job. If you like to challenge yourself, you can look up into the sky. If you like to challenge yourself more, close your eyes. And then, as soon as you fall out, step down and come out of it. If you can hold it, it's time to come down and step down. Good. So we're smiling to honor where we are, you know? It's not like, to repeat it again, if you're falling down, you want to say, oh no, I did it wrong. Oh no, oh, I'm so bad, or something like that. That's kind of like encourage, like when you're doing bad, I need to do better, right? But rather smile about it. It's encouraged to smile about it and say, hey, you know, falling is part of the process. We're getting there. With every fall, we come closer to where we want to go. And so I also need to do that, of course, as a yoga teacher, especially as I'm teaching that. Whenever I fall out of any kind of position, and I fall sometimes out of positions, you know, then I need to smile. And I always remember that sometimes in my head comes like up, like, oh no, I fell out and all the people are watching me. What do I need to do right now? Yeah, I need to smile, you know, it's part of the process. Good. Feel how your left leg connects to the floor. Feel how your left, or just the other leg right now, the toes are connected to the floor, the big toe mount is connected, the heels and your outer at your foot. And feel how everything is connected to the floor. All these 4 points, and shift the weight between these 4 points. And from there you can slowly lift your other leg. And then turn it to the outside, turn in 90 degrees, whoop, and bring it up onto your lower leg. Good job. You're doing great. And from there, you can pick your leg even up further if you like, or you can leave it down below. Not on the knee again. You don't want to have the leg press on your knee joint, but rather have it on the below or above. Good. However you like. If you have it above, engage your thigh and push in through your leg. Engage your butts, all the beautiful butts engaged. Good. Whenever you find stability, bring your arms up by your sides. Get long, 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 finding the length. Breathing in deep. Checking in with how much air or wind is in your tree, in your leaves. And additionally, you can look up to challenge yourself a little bit more. And if you like to challenge yourself more, close your eyes and see how long you can hold it. And then step down. Good job, great job, you're doing amazing, keep it up. Shake your legs out, shake your arms out. Oh, we're already over 30 minutes, I guess. Okay, we just wanted to go for 30 minutes. But then some questions came, and then, you know, it's going really fast, 30 minutes. Come to the front of the mat, bend your knees, and roll to the back. Roll back and forth here. How are you feeling? Rolling back and forth. Boop. And from there, bring your legs up, lie back on your back. Grab on between your legs through. With the index finger and the middle finger, grab onto your big toes, or with your whole hands on the side of the feet. I like to grab on with the index finger and the middle finger onto my big toes because I'm not too flexible. And like this, I can straighten my foot a little bit more, a little bit easier, and have my hips still somewhat connected with the floor. So try that. Be a happy baby here. Extending one leg, extending the other, maybe extending both legs. And leaning to your right side, leaning to your left side, and smiling here because we're a happy baby. I really like your question, by the way. Rufferburger, really, it's a great question. Why smile? And you know, there's different ways to answer. And of course, it was like, okay, why are we smiling when we're falling? That was the question, right? And then just move in your way. Your movements here in happy baby position, and then release your legs. Extend your legs, feet are facing away from each other. Bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing up, feet are facing away from each other. And just be here. Just be here in Shavasana. After Shavasana, we are going for mantra singing, breathing practice, and then meditation. And in the end, we're going for 100 burpees. So if you like to join in there, feel free to. Just be. Just be. Nothing to do here. We'll get you back to your body about a minute. Enjoy. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Whenever you feel ready, come back to your body. Bring in your knees towards your belly and shift yourself either to the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. Make this side body position comfortable for yourself. Softening the skin of the face. Release all the tension in your tongue, in your jaw, in your neck, in your shoulders. Oh, the shoulders. The arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. The chest, the belly, your hips, your whole spine, your whole back, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your heels, your toes. And from there, breathing in deep, feeling your whole body as you're breathing in deep. Your belly into your chest, expand your chest in all the different sides. Breathing out, releasing and feeling how the gravity is carrying you. job. With your next breath in, lift yourself up by your side, coming into a final sitting position. Coming into a final sitting position, lift yourself up, bring your hands in front of your heart together. Whenever you arrive, you arrive. You don't need to worry how fast you arrive. Take your time. Good job. Honoring your yoga practice, bow your head in front of your heart. Namaste. Wishing you a beautiful day, wherever you are in the world. Beautiful night. Release your arms down by your sides and open up your eyes again. Welcome back. Welcome back. I honor deeply that you take care of yourself. Good. Right now, we're going a little bit further with mantra singing. We have a new mantra. I have it here with me. Whoop. I'm currently reading always the explanation of what the mantra means. And the mantra is called, that's the wrong name there. Tatpurusha Rudra Gayatri Mantra. Meditation today, or, Waffleburger, we are going to do mantra, breathing practice, then meditation, and then we're going to do the 100 burpees. So if you like to join in for any of that, feel free to, right? First, we're going to do the mantra, then pranayama, the breathing practice, and then we are going to do the meditation, 30 minutes. Yeah. Good. So this is the Tatpurusha Rudra Gayatri mantra that you see just next to me. And what it means, we're in for the long haul today, definitely. We're going to take really, really care of ourselves. Glad that you join in for a little Waffleburger, and at any point in time, if you're leaving, have a wonderful day. Otherwise, glad to have you around, glad to have you on this journey today. So, the whole mantra goes like this. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dimahi Tano Rudra Prachodayat. And the whole mantra means, so may we come to realize that supreme consciousness. So meaning that we're realizing our consciousness, becoming conscious of our consciousness. For that, may we meditate upon the great God Shiva. And to such, I need to ask what that exactly means. I really need to ask what that means. It says, and to such a realization, and then laden, realization, laden, meditation. I don't know what that means. May Rudra, the divine giver of knowledge, strongly impel us forward. Does the language matter or the message? That's a good question, Waffleburger. So the language matters in a term of like vibrational quality, as the people say. And don't worry, as I'm saying it, I really mean it. I don't want to, I'm not using any kind of satire. No, it's not satire, but you know, I'm not making fun of it. I'm not saying another thing that I'm saying, right? I'm direct, right? Even if my pronunciation is sometimes like I'm not using any indirect thing. I'm pointing directly to what I'm saying. So the language does matter because there's a vibrational quality that travels throughout our body. And again, explained by that is like the more Indian philosophy is like the vibrational quality is very, very important. And the more the Buddhist philosophy is more like, oh yeah, the message is very, very important. You can't do anything with that mantra if you don't understand the message. And we're kind of like putting both parts a little bit together, but you take what is important for you, right? It's very much an individual experience. Maybe mantra singing doesn't bring you anything, right? So you'd rather like to say, hey, you know, I tried mantra singing, it's not for me. Or maybe you even say like, hey, you know what, I really don't feel comfortable with mantra singing. Maybe one day in the future, and I come back to it, right? So if your pronunciation is bad, wouldn't that screw up the vibrational frequency? Yeah, you got me there. You got me there. I'm trying to do my best here. I mean, I learned it from my teacher. And we sung it together in a group. And yeah, you're somewhat right. But I'm teaching it to the best of my abilities. That's what I can offer to you. But you're right. If you're kind of like completely singing it wrong, meaning that maybe you're up with your in like singing everything like that or something, or like very, very deep down, so you're not feeling comfortable anymore, then yeah. But I think as long as you feel like you're singing it comfortable to you, and you're singing it in a certain way that feels comfortable to you, it brings some insights to you. You're getting to know your body in a different way. And at least for me, that's a little bit of what's behind mantra singing, getting to know your body in a different way. Because I'm saying like, oh yeah, this is the physical movement practice to the yoga that we just did before, right? Now we're doing just still physical practice with our voice. So it's still physical practice, but it's not physical movement practice, even though, of course, we're moving parts in our body as we're singing, right? So we're getting to know the body in another way. That's what I want to say here, right? Also with the vibrational quality. Does that make a little bit sense to you? And of course, we want, maybe for some people, they rather want to, oh yeah, let's just connect with the vibrational quality. The meaning is not that much for me. Or maybe some people say, you know, it doesn't really matter how you're singing it, how you're saying it. The meaning is the thing that I connect to more. Does that make a little sense? Good. I hope so. Thank you for asking these questions. I really, really appreciate them very much. And again and again, I will answer them again and again. If anybody else asks the same questions, I'm so delighted to ask these questions again and again, because that's what I'm here for, right? So, this mantra is, at least for me, very, very deep down in the voice. And if you're like a woman that sings a little bit higher, sing a little bit higher. Make it comfortable for yourself. If you're a man that sings a little bit higher, then sing a little bit higher. That's completely fine. Good. And the whole mantra, again, we're going to sing the whole mantra right now together. Repeat after me. I'm doing my best to kind of like repeat it twice. The second time you're we're singing it together, and then we're kind of like going through that. The vibration stuff makes sense, the meaning not so much, or at least I don't see the point in that school of thought. Okay, okay. That's all right, you know. That's all right. Honor that. Honor that, Warfenburger. And yeah, I also need to put in a little bit more work there, as I really, really want to reach out and ask, like, okay, what does that exactly mean there? Because, yeah, but all in all, the meaning of it, just one more time, is connection with the consciousness, and then connecting with things that are impelling us forward, are bringing us forward, honoring that we are moving forward, maybe all the time. Even sometimes it feels like, hey, we're taking a step back. Good. Let's start with the mantra. Let's wait for the cat to stop. Don't worry about the cat. She's meowing for food and attention. He's doing very fine. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe. Now repeat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi. Repeat. Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tano Rudra Prachodayat. Tano Rudra Prachodayat. Again. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi. Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tano Rudra Prachodayat. Tano Rudra Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi. Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tano Rudra Prachodayat. All together. Sing together with me. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tano Rudra Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tano Rudra Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tano Rudra Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tano Rudra Prachodayat. Last time all together. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tano Rudra Prachodayat. Bow your head in front of your heart. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Releasing your arms and opening up your eyes. Back and back. Let me quickly check back with the messages in the chat. Hey Malscamp, welcome in. Wonderful, wonderful yoga teacher here on board. Welcome in, dear friend. And just as we put our hands in front of your heart, what does that mean? What does that mean? So for me at least, there's not really a meaning, but think about what can you do with your hands if you have them in front of your heart. They're kind of still. They're kind of still. You can't reach for something. You can't grab something. You can't scratch yourself or something. But you're really having them still. You're doing something with your hands. And kind of like bringing intention to your hands that you're not doing anything else. Also, what we want to do when you have the hands in front of your hearts, you can bring your shoulder blades a little bit to the back. So instead of leaving your shoulders forward, you can bring some intention to your shoulders and bring them back onto your back together. Good. Good. Maybe as long as it's vibrating, your physically exact pronunciation might not be that important. Yeah, Rafterburger. But then also maybe you're maybe changing these vibrations as you're learning to sing, as you're going again through certain mantras. You're learning like, oh yeah, you know what? This is another vibration, and I could sing it a little bit different, and you're learning as you go, and we're kind of like falling again, and we're standing up again. This is kind of like the thing there as well. We are also sometimes, a funny story was when I had really just couldn't, was really singing completely wrong here on the stream one time, and I just couldn't keep it into myself. I needed to laugh the whole time because I was singing so terribly wrong, and of course my singing isn't the best, and I know that. And but still I couldn't keep it into myself, and I just laughed the whole time. It was an experience, right? And also like these kind of things can come up in your own practice, and then it's time to either allow them, right, or really accept them and feel them. When you say meaning, as in what the mantra is trying to say, or you just want a translation in English, it's kind of a little bit the translation of the meaning. Like the mantra is saying that. I don't know what you mean by that. When you say meaning, as in what the mantra is trying to say, or you just want... No, yeah, it's what the mantra is trying to say. It's not like a one-to-one translation, because then the meaning can be arbitrary, right? Then the meaning can be arbitrary. It's really translated in a way that makes sense for us, right? Because the words as they come from Sanskrit mean very, very much, and it would be hard for us to translate them directly, like one-to-one, right? Then the meaning wouldn't make any sense. Does that answer your question a little? Did I understand you right there? Hand together helps you focus on posture correctly, or that's how my mom thought of it. Yeah, Rafferburger, that's exactly. If you bring your hands together and elbows close in and push against each other, out to straighten your back. Okay. It doesn't matter where you have the hands, I guess. Or bring them together in front of your heart. I'll experiment with that. I will check that out. But you know, a little bit, I think yes. Yeah. I mean, it can still do it, but but yeah, yeah. But again, it's not about having a straight back all the time, but it's rather like being able to go there and being able to also honor all the different positions, right? All the fluidity, all the wonderful fluidity along your spine. Good. Hey, Miles Camp, how are you doing? How are you doing, Melanie? It's Melanie, right? Melanie Scamp. I'm not complete. No, it's not Melanie. It's something else. I can't remember right now. Or is it Melanie? Melissa. Yeah, it's Melissa. I thought like, no, Melanie, it's not. It's something else. Okay, sorry, Melissa. Welcome in. How is your day going, Melissa? Good to have you. Good to have you around. Good to join in here. We are going for some pranayama right now, then some meditation, and then we're doing 100 burpees because my wrist feels great. You know, maybe you remember I had a bike accident, and my wrist feels way better right now, and so I want to challenge my wrist a little bit and then slowly work my way up towards the 1000 burpee challenge. All is good, nice and early here. Awesome, awesome. Have a wonderful morning then. Have a wonderful morning then. If you like to join in for some breathing practice, feel free to. And we're just going to do nice and easy square breathing today. So if you like to join in, come again to a great sit up on something. If you're just joining in, always sit up on something, or also sit up in a chair, that's completely fine. And we are going for a wonderful, very strong, you know, it's individual, but at least for me, it's very, very strong sometimes, this breathing practice. And you decide how deep you're going to do it, right? You decide you will see what you can change to make it feel deeper. And you can also go very soft. Good. So breathe in through your nose if that's possible for you. And breathe out through your nose. At any point in time, if the following breathing practice would become suffocating to you, come out of it and come back to your natural breath. We're going for around 5 minutes. So enjoy. Breathing in and out. And one more time together with me. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. And we're starting. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Inhale again, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Inhale again, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Inhale and continue on your own. You can count to 8, to 10, to 12, to 16, to whatever you feel comfortable with. Of course, you can push yourself, but you can also be very, very soft and gentle for yourself. I also will join in right now, and we are going for another 4 minutes. Exactly, Rudra is the star name for Shiva. Wonderful. Next time you breathe in, breathe out, come back to your natural breath. Come back to your natural breath. Breathing practice is there to calm your nervous system. Maybe you're hearing it also in the way that I'm speaking right now. It really, really is. That's so beautiful. The way of speaking is so much dependent on the way how you're feeling. And now that we are kind of like this breathing practice, I feel very much calm. How do you feel? And you're seeing that, especially like the way different people, different teachers are talking. That's kind of like a quality indicator, right? And then of course, you know, I'm not talking all the way is like a super amazing teacher, right? Because I'm not the best teacher there is right now, but you know, I'm working myself towards that. I'm working myself toward that. I'm trying to grow together with you towards a point of like being a better teacher. For example, where you see that calmness of the voice a lot is with Iping Tai Chi, for example. She's also a Tai Chi teacher here on Twitch. And she has such a calm, wonderful voice that comes out of her practice. You see that she's embodying her practice and integrates it into the way that she's speaking. Does that make a little sense there? Good. Just, I needed to, oh yeah, here. Good, cool. I need to set a mark there because sometimes I like to take little snippets out and upload them to different platforms, just that you know what I'm doing. So also big shout out, first of all, to Mel's Camp, who's in here right now. If you haven't checked her out, she's an amazing yoga teacher. Next to that, also a big shout out to, and very, very, very much creative, right, in her yoga teaching, and funny. And next to that, there's also Iping Tai Chi that I like to honor. She's doing wonderful Tai Chi here on Twitch, so if you have time and your body feels like you need it, feel free to do that. My Buddhist school is doing a retreat, so I've been doing a lot of mantras. Oh, wonderful. What kind of mantras did you do then? Are you also singing mantras on your stream? I think I heard you just like doing the Om. Ah, and Namah. No, that was Namah Shivaya was how's she called again? Okay, you know, I kind of know the pictures of how the setup looks and how she has short hair and it's kind of like blondish, and I forgot right now. Green Tara? I don't know that one. Don't know that one. Okay. Maybe I know it if I hear it. But that sounds nice. Yeah. Tare. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it definitely. But I've never really sung that one. I know it from hearing it, but I never really sung that one. Tara Svaha? Okay, yeah. That's maybe a little bit, yeah. Maybe I I'm not completely knowing it. Maybe I'm not. Probably it's a little bit a change. You know, there are so many different variations of mantras, right? It's so beautiful, and you need to be really, really wary of one thing. You don't want to attach yourself to certain mantras. At least in my opinion, you don't want to do that. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to get attached to a certain mantra and a certain rhythm and then to be only like, okay, you know, that's the way of how do you do that, and that's the thing, and I'm not doing the other thing. So being open here and allowing different rhythms, different mantras, different pronunciations maybe come into your life and see what they're doing with you, right? And being open for that. I think it's a beautiful thing. And I'm not saying that you're because of just because the mantra that you wrote down there is like, I don't know it. I know it a little bit, like the words a little bit, but I probably don't know the pronunciation. I don't know exactly how the rhythm is and everything. So that's why I said it. That's why I say like, oh yeah, you don't want to be closed off here, but you want to be open and experience when you can, of course. Maybe there's some point in your time where you can't and you need to take it slow. But right now, you know what time it is. We're going to do some meditation together. So if you're down for it, if you're down for it, feel free to meditate together with me today. We're going for 30 minutes, 25 minutes of meditation and 5 minutes of Shavasana as always. We're lying down in the end for 5 minutes. If you like to join in for just 1 minute and then lie down and come out of it, please do so. However, for however long you want to join in, please lie down on the end and before you come out and leave. If you're leaving before we are back, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night wherever you are. I'm going to get breakfast. Start then. Okay, Burger, have a wonderful breakfast and then maybe see you after, right? Have a wonderful breakfast, enjoy, and see each other after. Good, let's get started. So there's the meditation instructions to your right. I'm going to explain these instructions right now. So you don't need to read them. These are just, the instructions are just there for people that are joining in maybe late, so they can also join in. And for people that wonder like, oh, what am I doing here, right? So come to a wonderful sit again. Make it comfortable for yourself. At any point in time, if you like to change your sitting posture, please do that. Please do that. I don't feel the need today. Sometimes I feel the need and then I go, or maybe I will change meanwhile during the meditation, right? Sitting up tall, bring your hands wherever they feel comfortable for you. At the moment. So for example, I have them on my knees approximately. Good. From there, start to observe your breath, your inhale and your exhale, without changing your breath. That's all what we're going to do in this meditation, always. Observing your breath without changing your breath. If you are losing the connection to your breath, observe your thoughts and let go of your thoughts. Softly and effortlessly come back to your breath. Observe your breath again. Every time you realize that you lost your breath, the observational quality on your breath, observe your thoughts and slowly come back to your breath. Again, it's not the meaning that you need to push away your thoughts and come to your breath all the time. It's rather like observe where you are today and honor where you are today. Going softly. It's very much part of the practice to lose the connection of the breath sometimes. Maybe one day you can't just stay the whole time with your breath. Another day you're almost all the time in your thoughts. And that's alright. You're just fine the way you are. Just doing great the way you are. I will be now quiet. Enjoy these 25 minutes and then the 5 minutes of lying down. I will guide you into that. Enjoy. Slowly connect one more time to your breath. Observe your inhale and observe your exhale. Let it go. And come and lie down on the floor. Extend your legs. Feet are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your sides. Palms are pointing up. Just be. Just be for a little here. How does that feel? Just be, nothing to do. Slowly start to move your fingers. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, move your feet, move your toes. Coming back to your body. And whenever you're ready, shift yourself to your side and then come up. Woohoo! How are you feeling? How are you feeling today? Good second morning maybe for you, or maybe it's already night. So have a wonderful night. But today we're going to do it a little bit different. We are preparing for the 1000 burpee challenge. So we are going to change it up a little bit here right now. And yeah, if you'd like to join in also for 100 burpees, at least we're preparing for the 1000 burpee challenge, right? We're going for just 100, so if you like to join in, if you want to check in with if you can do 100, feel free to join. I quickly want to join up the microphone because otherwise it becomes uncomfortable for you because you know it's a lot of going up and down and a lot of vibration happens around the microphone. So I'm going to change the microphone to another one right now. Just right now, and also put on some music for like the burpee challenge, or for just 100 burpee challenge right now, right? So let me change that up. Should be this one here. Can make it a little bit, crease it a little. Good. Now, the thing with the music is probably I can't run the music right now because the music would come into the way of like, so I will just remove all the music that I have here going on and I'll just play some music for you guys, whatever kind of music it is, so that some background music is running. Let's check it out. Seems like it's working. I see, probably it's way too loud. I don't know. Did I just destroy your... Oh no, it was way too loud. Right? Yeah, it was way too loud. I'm so sorry. Hopefully it didn't hurt anybody. Let's leave it like this, right? Want this. Good. I hate when that happens. You know, I hate when that happens. Also, my cat is here. Let me take the microphone down here. Oh, that hurts me. Good, thank you. That's better. Just take the microphone down here for this time. Whoop. Should be good enough. Should be good enough like this, so you can at least hear a little bit from me as I'm doing the burpees. And how we're doing it is like I'm doing some rest in between. So maybe like 20 seconds between every. 20 seconds is too long. Let's say 10 seconds, and then we're going for 10. So every 10 seconds we're restarting with 10, kind of like, and then we're going for 100. 100 shouldn't be too much. I mean, 1000 is a lot, but it's more like to prepare and to really listen to my wrist. How are they feeling? And let's see. Let's just start. Let's go. Okay. So we're going for 10, and then again 10, and then again 10. Let's start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds of rest. Oh, we are already over. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Okay, I already feel it's going to be hard, like 1,000. Maybe need to slow down already. Nine. 10. Wow. Yeah, that's a marathon. Like 1,000 burpees. And I also need to make sure that I get enough air here. I need to wear other pants. Okay, let's go. Oops. Okay, I guess I need longer breaks. If I'm doing them so quick, I need a little bit longer breaks. I also feel like I'm breathing very, very much right now. Almost feels like I'm getting too much air in. Yeah, but 1,000 is very much. But right now, we're just at 40, and I already start to feel it. And of course, as long as we're doing kind of like that motion, as I'm doing it right now, I can already release my knees down, so my belly down, come down here, and then come up again, which makes it easier, right? But with the wrist, it works. Take one more. Okay, 50. Me. Should be all right. Yeah, the other thing is, like, I'm having an empty stomach, and doing these kinds of things with an empty stomach, it's like very, very hard, in my opinion. So let's go for another 50. Let me put the clock away because I don't need it. It just comes in the way. Good. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm breathing way too much. Let's go a little bit softer for these 10. Let's go. I don't know what's the rule if belly needs to touch the floor. I think it's kind of the rule. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Only 30 more. Thing is, I never really do burpees. So of course it becomes naturally more exhausting. However, it's kind of like a little bit similar to all these downward facing dog things that we're doing on the floor, so I already have like a little advantage there. So yeah, let's go for the last 30. See how that goes.
7. 8. 9. 10. Whew. I don't understand why it's so exhausting. But again, it feels like I'm breathing so much. I think I need to go slower, at least for these 10, and then pushing the last 10 a lot. So let's go. Jumping. So figuring out maybe a little bit the technique. Ooh. I mean, if you go so slow, it's alright. I just get the problem of like breathing too fast. I think you're around 5 currently. 5. Six. 7. Good. Last 10 incoming. Yeah, imagining this, doing this for like 10 more times, then you're very salty in the end. So probably you know that when you're sweating a lot of salt is coming also out of your pores. And then I can imagine that in the end here, you are very salty. Good. So let's go for the last 10 times a little bit quicker. And again, like coming up, I don't need to go too quick. It's already also about technique. Jumping feels strange to me. Ready? Okay, let's go. Let's do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 10. Yeah. Good. And of course, whatever we do it after exertion, we're going to lie on the floor for a little until our body physical practice is over. Let our body calm down. Okay. So dear friends, that was it today. That was it for today. We did some yoga, we did some breathing practice, we did some meditation, and we did some mantra singing and burpees. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. But right now, I'm going to call it a day. And I'm going to see you tomorrow for 432, for day 432 of consecutive yoga streams. If you'd like to join in, feel free to. I hope you enjoyed today. Burger, all the best to you. If you're still here, Malscam, thank you for coming by. Have a good one, you guys. Take care, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I'm exhausted. I'm really exhausted. Like, I think like the burpees kind of like messed with my breathing. So I need to find a good breathing technique there when doing the burpees. Of course, you can kind of like get through it, like through 100 easily, but if you go up for 1000, you want to at least figure out the breathing somewhat a little. And I think like when I'm letting myself down on the floor, it pushes the breath out, and this creates some tension. Like if you put pressure on your belly, some breath comes out. And I think this messes a little bit with my breath. And so I need to figure out the right breathing style for me there. But we get there. I'm sure we get there. I mean, we did 100 relatively easily. I mean, 200 would be hard for me right now. 300 would be... I could do it, but it would be super hard for me. So we need to work ourselves up there. Instead of just powering through one day, we need to work ourselves a little bit up there. And of course I need to eat something beforehand and to really have that prepared, because it's not really easy to do that. And how long did we have? We had for 100 around, I'm not sure, not completely sure, but around 20 minutes, a little bit more than 20 minutes. So calculating that up is like 10 times 20 minutes, right? 200 minutes, only 200 minutes. That would be only 3 hours and 20 minutes. Probably I'm going to take longer, right? You can't really calculate it up in a straight way like that, because it gets slower and slower, right? So probably around 4 hours. I think all the other guys already also had like around 4 hours. So it's kind of like a marathon. A marathon takes also around 4 hours. So that's really not nothing, right? So with that said, dear friends, we're going for 1000 burpees very, very soon, but not right now. So with that said, have a good one. It's really needed to be prepared good, so you don't hurt yourself, and I don't hurt myself, or we don't hurt ourselves. Tune in tomorrow again for day 432. And I'm going to take a shower right now and have a wonderful rest of the day. I wish you the same. Rest of the day. Bye bye, see you soon.